No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see, the number 21 team in the country.
It's not that bad. It's easier to play defense, I feel like, against people than it is against the computer, because the AI on the computer, like, learns you. So.
Guys, it's time to get it going.
Yeah, I can hear you out of the controller.
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway.
That's not a good start.
The defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty.
That's usually how I play.
Defense going to jam these
I think
receivers
week 8.
right off the line. Looking to throw, it's back. Unloads to the right. Tosses it incomplete. Love seeing these early season top 25.
Yeah, and he's slow. And in my other league, I got like a 92 overall, like speed quarterback. I'm Texas A&M, but we're like 6 or 7 seasons in.
Oh man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
In our other league is on All-American, so like you can definitely tell the difference in Heisman, which I play on Heisman. That's the computer.
Third and long,
like when you're used to it.
Fires to the wideout. Oh man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
You just got to wonder too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you could regroup.
No, not really.
This environment.
I didn't really talk to anybody. I went to sleep at third quarter. That's the biggest embarrassment I think I've ever seen. It didn't look as bad as it was, but it was bad. But Tennessee like ran the ball. We still couldn't stop them. When we would stop them, they would punt them. We couldn't do nothing.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
On the run, still looking. Crosses the 45. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity.
Not
keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So
I'll be out of PTO after this week. I mean, I know you can go negative, but it's not like there's nothing else really.
Running to the left.
You got to tackle this man. What are you doing?
Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack, all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
That RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Give to the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
That's another thing. Like on Heisman, like AI don't help you as much.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse.
Right, then he's about to be rocking now.
So he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Coming out with it, it's Marion. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
There's a few times like me and Chandler's played head to head and it's lagged. But it was all like within like a few days of each other. Yeah, I got 8 gigs and I'm hardwired.
On their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Pressure coming.
Oh my gosh.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks.
It should have been.
Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Now facing 2nd and long after he lost it high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the slippery slide, find his way and ran
I got a trophy.
the crowd into the end zone.
95 plus. That's my first 95 plus yard passing.
Do I run the ball here? Am I a little conservative? I don't want to get a safety. What? Absolutely not. I'm going to play pitch and catch, and my guy's better than yours. Outruns everybody. The length of the field, 99 yards for the big touchdown reception.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5.
Oh my God.
He gets a block. He's on the loose.
Right down the middle too. We'll probably get a trophy right there then too. God bless.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners.
It could be. I wonder if it's caught it outside the end zone. I don't know.
There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Well, here we go again.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Marion. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside.
See, I played Chandler week 1, and that's what I told him. I was like, man, I'm used that like a faster quarterback. And not that I run with him a lot, but I use him for like escapability. Yeah.
Grabbed behind the line offense getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
Obviously, third downs.
It is one good thing is I got good running back.
Extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback.
Fletcher.
The pass, getting the first down, moving the sticks, fresh set of down, continue to wear on this defense.
Throws to the wideout.
Oh, bro, you gotta catch that.
Connection there might have let him a little too much.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely
At the end.
Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time.
Obviously they got some good. Miami's got a good receiver. That Tony guy, he's a freshman.
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw what...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
I was inbounds. Had to be.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Hurricanes are rolling down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the guy. Can't get him to the ground. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Phenomenal
my backup last game.
Shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively.
I can't make audibles or anything, so like, it's so loud.
And the Hurricanes will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
It's gonna be smart.
He'll take it on the return. They'll get it corralled and down at about the 19-yard line.
I got the ball.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Looking to pass, it's Simpson.
Let's go.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And they get to the quarterback and
because I was.
That's a big emphasis for
all my guys were there.
They saw a week ago.
He would have had some open yardage.
They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Offense working from the pistol. Running behind that left side. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. And the Canes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll run it again. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second.
They've still got play call, but we're going to
So
try.
they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him.
There's not a lot of play call.
Pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
He was open, but I couldn't see him. Like his thing was a question mark.
This offensive line, Reese,
See, I didn't know which one he was.
Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused.
I like Kelvin Collins too.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
Well, that's dope.
Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
They're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out, it's still a physical principle. They're going to make
I think it's a linebacker.
If you can't stop it, it could be a long game.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. To throw, it's Simpson. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on third and long. Quarterback making checks. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Grab over the middle. It's Bernard. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there.
Blew your running back up.
Really
that didn't matter.
Patience and recognition, and how about the tight end?
So I blew your running back up, but that didn't matter.
And waiting until the quarterback saw it.
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him, working away. Nice job being on the same page, getting the first down.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
On the option. He'll pitch it. Not much there on the line. He gets one to the 31.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see
South Simpson a senior this year, or is he a redshirt
how
junior?
it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys.
I think he should come back.
Got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
It'll be a run on third and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get them.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they
True Alabama football.
Closer to pay dirt.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Dropping back, it's Simpson. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Ole Miss is down.
No, he's a sophomore.
They are not out of it. Not when that crowd spent the
He started as a true freshman last year. And, you know, like I was worried he's going to transfer, but he has played like dog shit. So I don't think he's going anywhere. Like, that's obviously he's got to be good, you know.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Yeah.
Not much running room there thanks to this
I don't
senior
know.
defender.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the score.
I'm just anxious to see, is it going to be...
But after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a
or where he goes, if he goes anywhere.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Yeah, Sexton represents 12 teams, 12 coaches in the SEC anyways.
When you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw.
He knows what he's doing.
Time to throw, you can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Pocket breaking down.
Throw the ball away, man.
You
got time for this mess.
Quick tempo.
It's
second down, clock's running.
Snap ball. Snap ball.
Williams will pass. Bringing the heat. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just
how I need to go into halftime.
That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to
Oh
run.
my gosh.
He's at the 20. Touchdown, Bama! The defense takes matters into its own hands. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report.
Yeah, I got the ball first, and you did it. You stopped me. Yeah.
And he's coming out of the end zone.
Yeah, you did. You had the terrible kick, so you'll get the ball at halftime.
They put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the
Loves it,
drive comes
she
from
says.
the 22.
Oh, God. Not yet.
To the air on first
She's working
down.
on it.
Pulls it in. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground.
Had my back up there. I guess it's probably better if I put back in.
And the
At
Canes
least got a
in
little
a
on.
good spot here with second and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Back to pass, it's Beck. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Start using these time.
Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from the
dog
senior.
water.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
Big.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down.
Yeah, I'll come up next week for 800 yards, 47 touchdowns.
With that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Wants to go up top on first down. The throw. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
This blows up. When Max had told me he wanted me in 3-4 instead of like dime or nickel.
He wants to change this route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Canes will kick it off to start the 2nd half.
Done it. I done it to Logan yesterday.
And no chance at a return.
Yeah, 4th quarter I scored. Yeah. 4th quarter I scored, and then onside it, and then like 3 plays later threw an interception. Then his 2nd play, he threw an interception, and then I scored him. I beat him by 7.
They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run.
It's fun. It gets a little brutal sometimes. Get him. Get him. It gets a little brutal because you got like Logan's on Eastern time and his schedule's all weird.
Well, the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play. And when I talk about Miami linebackers, it is a bit of a sore subject.
He was a dock worker for us. And then now he's a FOS. He was.
Multiple times by multiple
now he's a FOS in
and spent
Lakeland.
Multiple days in an ice tub post-game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Moving past the 25. They've got him before he gets the first down marker, and the screen does not deliver.
And then
you hear all the time about how important it is.
It's Alex. You remember Alex, the manager?
This is a perfect example. You just can't have negative
It's him and then one of his buddies that's a driver for Knoxville.
Like we just saw, you're still miles away from picking up this first down. You're making it so hard on your offense.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops.
Jill.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football,
Bill Ware
and it doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Oh, he come in for he applied for a job.
At the 47-yard line, And this offense is going to work.
One Nashville.
Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks
But,
can be tricky. Certainly
you know, like, he
Miami
quit,
did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. The 40. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now.
Back
he is
to Georgia.
living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Makes a man miss. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just
Miami
D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays.
I think but it has to, like, be
that are willing to not just cover,
like it's a
tackle back.
somebody has to win, somebody has to lose kind of deal.
Going nowhere. Stop.
Because they were like, I want to say they were like 16th and they won. And
Defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
why did you grab it?
Fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try.
Right down the pipe.
He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 11 to Eastern Michigan.
Yeah, she'll be running down all week.
Has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising
up Tuesday too for everybody.
So far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country.
Me and my wife
just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give it.
Looking deep.
No, well, like, oh, what a catch!
Extension down the right side for the grab.
Well, that's another completion.
Yeah,
on fire. I get
like lunch and dinner. It'll be Thanksgiving.
It's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love.
Touchdown, Miami! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Back in.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback.
There's a flag.
Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. They'll pull in the squib kick inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Yeah, send him the string.
The give is to Miller. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
off the bootleg, wants to toss it. He'll throw it. With the catch, it's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Fires to the big fella. Gets away from one. He's got space. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Right back to it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
So that's what we love to see here in Miami.
First down, they'll spot it at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Miller with the ball. Turning it on.
Jeez.
Touchdown time.
I was run committed too. You know, committed up the middle. About where you came through. Probably going to take you to go for 2.
And then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice.
Just see me up 21 instead of whatever.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Wants to throw. It's Simpson. Under fire. Looking to convert the 2, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack.
My defense could play that good the rest of the drive.
You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Unloads it left. Finds a man by himself. Oh, there's an alley to the left. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up. You get a guy who can do that on the outside, and is sort of in the DNA of Miami's program.
Yeah, just speed. Those are guys that put fear in you. Those are the track stars. The Sunshine State produces so many of them. Those guys can absolutely fly.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the end zone.
Jeez, I
and he
through it.
throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. To the air, it's Simpson. Got it set up on the outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to take a shot. Oh,
Let's go.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This is a
What I
point
needed
where you
was
just
sport.
got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Fires to the right. Complete on the comeback. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and
Got
make
it
that
feel
play.
fast enough.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
To the air. It's back.
Oh my God. That wasn't even the guy throwing it to.
Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He was looking for room to
Jeez,
return that,
man.
but it'll
Every
just hand
time.
it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know
I love
that
to see
pass
it.
play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. Looking to move
Good.
the chains. They throw it complete to the left.
Jeez.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him
Let's
out.
see that too.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
No, it does. They stop the clock on those injuries because where they don't stop it for first downs anymore.
motion from the wide receiver. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And now on second down for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And after taking a loss on that last run, a little bit of pressure right now for this offense on their own side of the field. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but this is a critical third down that they have to convert. They don't want to give the ball back and put the pressure on their own defense.
Back to pass, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit
Still
balls
too
in
late.
tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Wants to throw
Oh my gosh.
first down.
Thank God. I was trying to snap it, and it was the...
It'll be second down.
Well, this has been a
snap.
day to forget
Yeah.
if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the middle.
Wow.
And that'll be a turnover on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw.
There he goes.
Speeder. Mr. Fizz. That really on the... It said Mr. Fizz there on the side like that.
Right, late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir.
Sponsored.
I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. UCLA is down right now inside the Rose Bowl, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Pasadena today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to New Mexico. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies.
He's got it down the left. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. First and 10 coming up. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Here's the pressure. That's caught. It's Pringle.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Grab near the sticks. It's Pringle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Just keep slinging it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Back open in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown. A little window dressing here at the end of the game.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not one, not two, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
Another 3 scores, and one of them was a 100-yard.
And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Well, they try to go onside kick.
Damn.
Better job by the hands team falling on the football.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Keep it on the ground. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Miller. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And this defense is well aware of the situation, and they're so aware of it. That goal line package is coming out, right? They've got to stop the run. They know the offense wants to eat clock. They got to get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance.
You can if I don't have timeouts. I know that. Didn't embarrass you.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.